We're getting it together. There we go.
All right.
Man, holy cow, pulling teeth this morning. I like this open space back. Let's open it up a little bit.
Was it fuller before?
No, we just put the drums go there and they just stacked them up all neat today. Hi, welcome to another episode of People's Mic. I am Jimmy Peoples. There's somebody here today. Introduce yourself.
My name is Chris Debono.
Chris Debono! You've been signing up for the mic, but I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, I signed up for one, and then, so there was one that I signed up for, and then that day I ended up substitute teaching because I got offered a job.
You look like a character from The Simpsons.
Yeah, I'll take that.
You look like a substitute character that, the character that dies early.
The one that tries too hard to be cool with the kids. Yeah.
Hi, kids. Today, Mr. Debono. Oh man, tell them a bit about yourself.
I'm from New Jersey.
What's your origin story?
So from New Jersey, so that's already
What part of Jersey?
Madison. It's a little small town.
This small town.
Yeah,
New Jersey?
a little small town.
Yeah.
But
Central Jersey?
not really central, but like it's in the middle of the north. So like it's just straight west from the city.
What does that mean? Middle of the north.
No, because like people.
Middle of the north. Northern New Jersey.
We're right here.
Middle of the north.
No, because everybody in Jersey always separates it into North Jersey, Central Jersey, South Jersey.
That's it. That's all there is.
Yeah.
There's no middle of the north Jersey.
Well, like, because if I said I was Central, you might think I'm from Central Jersey.
Oh shit.
So yeah, just to clarify.
You're from North Jersey.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
What's the closest big town? What's the closest city?
Morristown or Newark?
Newark. You're from
Yeah.
Newark. You don't want to say you're from Newark.
No, I like Newark.
devalue you?
I don't think so. I like Newark.
Newark.
Yeah, it's easier to get to New York from there.
Like
so,
we had to
so
pick
I like
between Newark and Morristown. Newark is more street cred.
I would definitely agree with that.
Like if I said Morristown, it's like never heard of it.
But if you're like, I'm from Newark,
Yeah,
people are
like,
like,
man,
okay.
This guy's a psycho.
Yeah.
Like from Newark? Nobody's from Newark. People go through Newark.
Sometimes they live there, but
Yeah. I like going on a date nap in Newark.
yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Do you find you do well
And
there?
I do terribly.
Oh.
I don't want to do well. I like. There's two kinds of people. There's people. There's like the high end white girl who's in Newark.
Right.
She's like Newark International Airport.
She's the pilot.
Yeah, she's the pilot. They're like flight attendants in Newark.
Right.
And there's the two staff room minimum chick.
The what minimum?
Two stab wound minimum. Like she has two stab wounds, tattoo on her face, a nub. She has a picture with her kid.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. I was like, yeah, swipe right. Let's see what happens.
I heard you talking the other day about being with the woman with the kid. Do you?
Yeah, I used to date a couple with kids. I don't give a shit.
Right. You know, like
fruit snacks and snow days. I don't fucking know. What else do you go with kids?
I mean, yeah. They're like
you get to be the cool dad.
all the kids I teach, they're all obsessed with this game Fortnite. It's like all they talk about.
I don't have enough memory in my phone to be cool. To do the cool shit. Like people, hey, put this on your phone. I was like, you know how long it takes me to get through an app just to
download one.
Just to download an
Yeah.
app. It just does that circle thing where it's like, and again, and again.
You're gonna be waiting.
My phone. Yeah. Fuck that. I'd like to play the cool games. Like,
Well, no, I think it's one of those.
It's
It's
like
a computer game or something, or maybe it's for the
no, there's an app for it.
PlayStation. There's an app
Yeah,
now?
this is a Fortnite app. There's a player unknown, the PUBG, the BUBG.
See, you're way cooler than
I tried to
me.
download
I'm
that, and
I'm not up on that.
it took me like a half an hour to get to the point where I was just a character standing in the middle of nowhere, and people are running around shooting over my head, and then I just ran to a room, and then it just said downloading. And then I was like, fuck it, this guy's gonna die in this room. Like, he's still standing there in this room.
Still downloading the
Yeah,
room.
still downloading. I was like, I'd like to play the cool games, but I don't have enough memory.
Right.
It's never enough memory on my phone.
It never is.
I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Like, I see people like playing with their phones on the train. I was like,
Yeah.
what alien service? What magic is this? That you're underground and watching a movie. Like,
Right,
I'd like to.
I can't get service there.
No. Like, you master it. Like, I'm trying to steal the Wi-Fi from stop to stop.
Right. And then it lasts for 2 seconds.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And then if you play Pandora, it doesn't work. And then
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I don't know. I want you to figure this out. You look like you would be able to figure it out.
I do look like it, but I'm pretty bad. I still haven't even gotten into streaming music.
Wow.
I don't know how to do. I'm like
Stream music. What do you mean?
like people go on
More
Spotify. Yeah, more magic.
No, you stream music on just play music?
No, I can play music, but like
What's
with a
the
CD or a vinyl or.
What's the difference between playing music and streaming?
I guess streaming is you don't have to download it.
And just play?
Yeah, you could just like play unlimited, like whatever you want on your computer. A lot of people pay for the Spotify
Oh, no,
Unlimited.
I would never pay. No.
Right?
I'm too cheap for life.
Right.
To pay another bill? Nah.
Yeah, another subscription service too.
Hell no. It's
Another
expensive.
monthly
It's
bill.
not even cheap. It's not even.
Yeah.
I remember they were doing the 99 cents for 3 months. I was like,
That could work. You know, $3 I could splurge on.
I'm still debating on doing the Dollar Shave Club. Like a
Yeah.
friend of mine did that, and I was like,
It's like, is it worth the
is it
dollar?
worth it?
Yeah.
How many shaves
Do I
get out of
need?
this
Yeah.
thing? What are you watching now? You watching not Game of Thrones?
I do watch
Walking
Game of
Dead.
Thrones. I actually haven't watched Walking Dead.
Deadhead, is that a thing?
Is that what they call
I
it?
don't know. I made that up. I feel like it
I like
should be, but I feel like
I feel like the Grateful Dead already stole that, you know?
Should have stole it, but The Walking Dead is way cool.
Yeah.
What are you watching?
Right now, I'm not watching too much. I wouldn't say I've had too much time to watch TV lately, if I'm being honest.
I'm binge watching all of the cartel movies.
What is that?
Cartel
Oh,
shows.
the show, like Narcos?
Yeah, I started with
How's that?
Narcos, and then I saw that 3 was up in Mexico, and that was
Okay.
pretty good. And I didn't watch 2 because there were way too many subtitles. And I was
Right.
like, and then usually when I'm watching Netflix, I'm eating, and I can't eat
And
read
watch it with subtitles.
And read subtitles. I can't eat and read it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well,
it was too much. And
it's
then,
so
then
much
I
of a
committed to
commitment,
it.
yeah.
I committed to it, and I was like, it got pretty good. So 2
Yeah.
was good. So then I was like, I need more murder and cartel.
I need more cartels.
So now I was like, what do I watch now? So I started watching Queen of the South.
What is that?
That's just I'm just still getting into it. It's a cartel. It's about a family that's torn apart by their little cartel. It's like husband and wife, and they kidnap this girl who has a ledger from the husband. The husband's trying to kill her, but the wife is harboring her. So
Okay. That sounds juicy.
Yeah. It's a Mexican. It's a telenovela. Is that fair? Are you Spanish?
I'm part Cuban.
Part Cuban, so you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
It's like that. It's very soap opera.
Okay, it's a very like over
Soap
dramatic
opera,
moment.
it's over dramatic, but it's not as dramatic as like
Okay, it's not
a
that
lot of-
extreme.
It's not a lot of yelling in Spanish, so it's the
Right.
perfect amount. It's watered down enough.
Okay, so that it's
get
not-
into it. And
Yeah.
it's a good show, but then it's like the music is dramatic. It's like it's, you know what I mean? Like that cheesy, like yeah. That's
Cheesy.
a little almost gets there, but yeah, it's pretty good. I'm almost there.
You have any other? What's your favorite show of all time?
Of all time?
Yeah, I know it's a loaded question, but like you could name like a list of some of your favorite shows. Like,
Favorite
it's a tough one. I know. I'd be
Show
hard pressed to think of one.
of all time. Oh fuck. I'm gonna say something and be like, no, that's probably. I don't know. I got favorites for the now. Huh? I gotta think about that. I got of all time TV show.
Yeah. Unless you have another kind of show, like a web
Cosby
series.
Show,
or-
maybe.
Yeah.
Is that fair? Does 8 o'clock? I'm sure that I have something else.
You can still say,
And I
because
was
I'm sure you liked it
Spartacus. I
before.
think Spartacus is my favorite of all time.
Spartacus,
Spartacus,
okay.
I can always go back to. And
Right.
when I'm like in a lull and I'm trying to get hyped for it, like I can watch a series of Spartacus and then go back and then like,
All right, come on, this guy's gonna kill again.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
I got Spartacus is probably my all time.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
yeah.
Everyone,
What you got?
what I got for that,
Mhm.
I like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I've never even started watching it.
It's a lot to get into. It's the first season's a little bit. It's very hit or miss, kind of because it was super low budget for a minute, and then after the first season, they're like, "Hey, could we get Danny DeVito?" And somehow
They just brought him in.
They did. Like I don't know. Like these
Is
four
it our
young
budget?
people.
Let's
Like
see who's in our.
I don't know, but he's so ridiculous and
Is
funny
it-
on it. I don't know. I just find him hilarious.
Was he a stand-up or was he?
I don't think he ever was. He was just an actor, I
Comedy
think.
actor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta research that. I'm fucking up right now.
Yeah, no, I don't think he was. It would be hilarious to imagine him doing stand up, but
Yeah,
I don't think
feel
he
like
ever
his
did.
wife was, right?
Leah Pearlman?
Yeah.
You think?
Was she?
I don't know.
I just remember them from Taxi. I don't remember.
Yeah, yeah.
Them from Beyond It, but most of the people in Taxi were stand-ups, right? A
Uh,
lot of them were they?
Andy Kaufman.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a performance artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
But,
know,
who else was it? Tony Danza was in that, right?
Tony Danza
Was he a stand up? I don't think so. But I don't.
It's good trivia. This is
Oh,
this is
yeah.
good. This is
This is
good.
what we this is all here to learn.
Yeah. What's catching your eye in the news right now?
Ooh, in the news right now. Huh.
What's going on in your world?
My world in the news. That's a good question. You know, I'd like to come up with some super intelligent, informed thing like, well, you know, actually, what's going on in Yemen.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm not as up to date on the news as I should be. It's gotten like
I get the as much. I get the updates from my alarm. My
like you wake up to news in the morning.
It's news in the morning. So it's
Okay.
it's the alarm, it's music, and it just says so. The current events of the day, and there's just the politics, and then
Right.
somebody died, and then the police are on the lookout. There was a tsunami,
Yeah.
and then she was like, "Have a great day."
You're like, well, I guess I'm awake now.
Yeah. I was like, "Well, okay, at least I know what's going on." I get like the first 5 top things,
Okay.
and I wish I could play it now. I can't play it on demand, and then
Only when you're like getting up in the morning.
only in the morning.
Okay.
Only in the morning. So only when I set my alarm. And then
It speaks to you, or does it just like
good
listen?
morning. Yeah, she says my name. She says good morning.
She knows your name,
She's like,
too. You've established a rapport.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you put your name in
No,
on your phone.
no.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, Jimmy. So this is what's going on in the news today.
All right. What app is that?
Huh? That's Bixby.
Bixby.
So this is like Google Assistant. There's what else is it? There's Siri. I don't know if Siri does that.
I don't know if Siri does.
Yeah, with Bixby, you can say, hey, yeah, set the reminder and put the news in, and then she'll give you an alarm with the news.
Yeah.
I remember when I had Boost, you could name the assistant, I believe.
Okay. What did you name your assistant?
I like giving her a black name, so it wasn't really a black name. No.
That could be a black thing.
No.
Well, not anything,
Yeah.
but no, but
And it wasn't that black, it was just a little red.
that's cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's it. I'm not gonna tell you what it was. I'm not gonna put myself out there. What else is going on?
You know, not too much. Just kind of been on the open mic grind lately.
How many years were you?
How many what?
How many years did you do comedy?
So I started when I was 18, but I was really only doing mics in New Jersey, and then I was going to college, so I got a drama education degree. Yeah, so because I was like I like acting, but you know I want a degree I could get a job with if acting or comedy doesn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm a teacher, why not? So doing that in school, I had to be in a bunch of plays and also do a bunch of teaching. So it got to be too much to do stand-up. So I was like, I'll let that slide by the wayside. And then, and then I totally had like forgotten how much I loved it.
Fuck that drama degree.
Well, now that I got it, and I was trying to go do acting auditions and stuff, and it's really disheartening because you're just waiting around rooms and not really getting seen half the times.
Do you do background work?
I have.
We talked about this yesterday, and I feel like background work is like the open mic of acting, right? And it's like there's no set way to become a comedian, but there's no set way to become an actor either, right? So like, but I've seen more people get booked or get into acting from doing background work than I have from getting booked from auditions. Like I've heard people go, hey, you've got this audition job, but I've also heard people, hey, we like your look, we want you to be a featured background. Oh, we like you. You're a consistent featured background here.
Here's a couple 2 lines now.
Here's lines, and then your lines.
Right.
I've seen people that happen more often than, hey, come in and read these lines. Oh, they're perfect for it. How that's like the lot.
Yeah, because so much of it is who you know and whatnot. And if they know you.
I have gotten more, like I've been in feature background for things, and I could see that process actually
like leading to something.
Right. Like if you're in the right place at the right time, and they're like, hey, we like your look as this press guy, and then the press guy is the friend of the second detective. Oh, now he's somehow become a cop. Like
he's the second detective.
And I've seen like the main guy, on doing comedy. I can't speak to that. Friend of mine, Big Kev, like he moved up from being like the guy holding the door. Right. And he's one of my best moments because I remember seeing him like weeks before that. He was sad. He was like, I can't do comedy as much, and he was a doorman. He was a bouncer, but which is funny because he was a bouncer in real life and he was a bouncer on the show. But then, like one of the guys said something to him, and he was like, "Yo, what's up? Go get some hamburgers in the show." And then he went to get hamburgers, and he just became the guy eating around them all the time. So he got moved from being the doorman
to the hamburger guy. Okay.
And then they gave him a name. They called him Grimace, and then now he's like
a regular.
One of the henchmen. He's a regular on the show.
That's awesome.
So it's dope. You know, it can happen.
It can happen.
If you got the right look, if you got timing. You know, timing.
Oh, so much.
You know, and that process gives me hope.
Right.
You know, but
whereas auditioning,
like I did the audition thing, and did I really book? I booked more stuff off of voiceover work.
You have a good voice.
Yeah, I booked a bunch of stuff off, not a bunch, but a couple things off of voiceover. And I got a check for it, like nothing that people like, hey, I did that thing, but
pay some bills.
Yeah, pay the bills. Oh yeah, pay some bills.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I love doing voiceover. I wish I could really.
Do you have like your own recording stuff at home?
A friend of mine did, and we did when I did radio. And he kind of put the bug in to do it. He was like, "Yeah, I get paid for this. You need to do."
Yeah.
He was, but he was older. He was doing it for like decades. You know.
Okay.
He was like, "Yeah, get your system, get your little." But now you can do this shit from your phone. There's a voiceover app, and then they take that and you can get a good mic, and then like there's tutorials to do that. But
I know if one or two people, not too many, and like one or two people who do voiceover stuff, they're all like, oh, you have to have your own home system with all this expensive equipment. And even though, okay, well, maybe not that expensive, but still kind of expensive for me. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anything more than what I have right now.
Exactly, yeah.
It's like, I'm not buying a system. I'm not setting up a studio in my house.
Because I don't even know if I'm going to get voiceover work. It's a big investment for that, if you're not sure.
I mean, I definitely want that to be a stream of income.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Like you could do it like from home.
Like in my head, I have
your own.
They're gonna make money, you know.
Yeah.
And that's just one thing. I mean, they don't feed the pot.
Hey, that's good though. I gotta have a couple of things.
Yeah, a bunch of things. I can just sit back and everything's working. You got a book out there. You got a movie. You got your voice somewhere. You know, you ever see Black Mirror?
Yeah.
The episode where the guy was the voice for like the teddy
bear.
For
the character, for the animated character.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I was like, that's almost crazy. That's the scary level of doing it, where it just takes over.
Right.
But that's kind of what you want. You want it to just work for you, you know. And it's like, hey, you're
that guy.
Yeah, you're that guy.
You're the voice of that teddy bear.
There is a point where it can get out of control. You know. And I just want to make. I just don't. you know, want to struggle about money. You know, you
Yeah.
want to. Is there a level where you can just be comfortable and happy, and then without being a psychopath? You know.
Right. You don't want to overexert.
Overexert.
Yeah.
And it's like you're going to therapy for it.
It's
Or,
like, too hard.
or Michael B. Jordan had to go to therapy after playing Killmonger.
Really?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And I didn't read about
method
it.
on that, or
I don't know. It's probably, you know,
Yeah. He's a
to
really good
get
actor.
that dark. He's an amazing
Yeah.
actor, but I don't know how dark he got. You know,
Mm.
how
if it was like Heath Ledger as the Joker kind of dark, or if it was like,
yeah.
you know.
because most of us, you know, we see the movie, like, hey, he just read some lines. You know,
Right,
I don't
right.
know what place he went to mentally to prepare for that.
Yeah, you don't
know.
see what he does beforehand.
Yeah, you know,
How he
see
gets
some-
into that
watch
mindset.
people get murdered all day. I don't know.
Maybe,
You know,
or maybe he just goes there and he's like, okay, Michael B. Jordan. Camera's rolling. I'm in character. Like maybe it's like that.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just, I met him like years ago.
Yeah?
When he was fresh out of what was that shit? What was The Wire.
Oh
He-
God,
he
I've
was-
been
he
meaning to
was-
see that
he
for
was-
so long.
Yes.
I haven't.
The Wire was a good shit. Yeah,
That's
season,
another one everyone says
that
is like top
season.
10.
There was like a dull season where they were like on the docks and shit. Then
Okay.
The season with the kids was kind of the best one.
Is that the one like where the one character goes to teach? Or like,
Yeah, I think
or
so.
that's-
They're gonna call me out on that. Chris, what's up?
What's up, Jimmy?
oh, we got two Chris's.
Chris, yeah, Chris. Such a character. Yeah, I don't. The one where he goes to teach because he's teaching in the school and the kids are working their way up in the
Right.
in the org. So yeah, and they were all great kid actors. And they all went on to do dope shit. And then he did my. He came to my at a charity event, and he came. Cat Williams came.
Yeah, that's
A couple of fuck. Who's the guy from yeah, it's not Morris Chestnut. What's Morris Chestnut? No, Morris Chestnut. The
Where are they from?
not 21 Jump Street. It was
22
the
Jump Street.
Fuck. I can't remember the show now. I remember his face. What movie was he just in? that
You
remember?
haven't said any reference.
I know.
Yeah.
There
was a guy in the stuff with
bald head guy, has ashy lips,
Is he black or white?
black guy. Fuck.
Oh, I was thinking Bruce Willis for a
Those,
second.
those references, only a certain handful of people would get.
And you don't remember what movie it's in.
It wasn't any really big movie. A bunch of Tyler Perry movies. He's in, I think he's in God Friended Me right now.
That's my.
I'll think about it. Names
You
on
want me to-
something.
you want me to
But
Google
he
it?
can't use cool shit. Huh?
You want me to Google it?
No, I can't even, I don't even remember the name of the show. What was a big cop show in the 90s? With the
And-
black guy and the Spanish guy.
Oh, Miami Vice.
No, on Fox. No,
I never watched too many cop shows.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
NYPD Blue.
Not NYPD Blue. It's
it's
more of an
Miami.
urban show. It's like a black show. It's on the tip of my tongue. I hate that I forgot. Once you guys are not gonna know it. I don't even know where I was going. Yeah, he was there.
He was at the
Yeah,
charity.
the kid was there. Michael B. Jordan was there, and that was it. He was cool as fuck. It was all cool as hell. What else is going on?
That's a good.
This is why you should have.
Oh, I was expecting to be.
topics.
You know, I was like,
I know. This is why I
Now
should
I
have
know.
topics.
Yeah.
But the organic, I like way better. What was I watching the other day? No, Queen of the South. I really like the show. I like it.
have you seen any good movies lately?
What was the last movie I saw? Last movie I saw was Creed.
Creed.
I saw Creed and I saw.
Is the second one out already, or is it
Yeah,
just coming out
Creed 2 is
soon?
out.
It's out?
Yeah, get your shit together. Creed 2
Okay.
is out. And I saw Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yeah, how was that?
Sequels are out too. Wreck-It Ralph was pretty good. I like it.
Yeah.
It amazed me how good the artwork was. Like it almost feels real. Like, but then it's like, how long did it take them to like? I can't draw a stick figure to save my life. Like,
Right.
like
Yeah.
the artwork that it went into making that movie and the storyline is perfect, and it's even like the background to the
like super
it
detailed
was super fucking
Yeah.
too much. Like this is like it feels it's like it's a real world, but you know it's art. It's well,
Right.
it's that good. You know, so
Cool,
like
though.
the hair moves. Like I remember watching a documentary of how they figured out how to make the hair look real.
Sale ends 11/30/18.
Yeah, there it is. Holy shit. Yeah, that was my workout mix.
Okay. You're getting us pumped up.
Yeah, that's my boot camp mix. I don't know why it just started playing out of nowhere. The ghost phone. See?
Yeah.
But that's what Wreck-It Ralph was about. It was about him.
Goes into the internet,
him
right?
they went to the internet and they let a virus go because he didn't want his little girl to leave him in another game. So he's going to destroy the game so she couldn't be there. He let the virus out and it just wreaked havoc on the internet.
Yeah.
And then, and then we had to stop. We had to say, you know, that was the big plot and shit. It was a good movie. It was dope. It was
Yeah. I
it was
remember being
well done.
like very pleasantly surprised by the first one.
Yes, the first one was funny.
Yeah.
I don't know who the voice of Wreck-It Ralph is.
John C. Riley.
He's John C. Reilly.
I like him. Yeah.
He's one of those guys that are like a character actor.
Definitely.
But you, like he made the transition from being a character actor to being a main guy.
Yeah.
Like
Definitely.
you know, right?
And he also started doing like mostly plays, like theater and shit.
Really?
Like, yeah, I didn't realize that till later. He was like at the Steppenwolf Theater in Chicago doing a bunch of plays. And
You ever see an actor in the street and not know their name? You ever do that? And then feel like you gotta learn the show that they're on now?
I feel like all the times I've seen actors in the street, they were filming something,
Yeah.
and I kind of knew who they were. Like I saw, well, actually now I'm kind of proving my point wrong because I'm forgetting their name. But I saw,
I don't know anybody's name.
saw them filming Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt like a couple months ago.
I saw Liz. My biggest one, of course, you see Tyrion. What's his real name?
Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage. I see him a couple times. I see whenever they're shooting like those Netflix shows where they tape in New York, you
Right.
can see the actors in the street. Like they tape Power a lot, so you'll see Turtle from the Power.
Okay.
You'll see him. I'll see him on the train a couple times, and I'll see I saw Trinity. When they were filming what's her real name? Trinity from The Matrix.
Oh.
When they were filming The Punisher. Was The Punisher? Or was she? Daredevil. She was in Daredevil.
Okay. Yeah.
And Jessica Jones. She was in a couple of those. But she came on the train, but she was just dressed in all black. And she, like the doors open and she was standing right in front of me. And then she just touched my chest. She was like, I was like, did she just moan? I like she just I was like, is this am I being wrong? Am I in the movie right now? Like she did the two finger, like just grazed my chest and I was like, excuse me. And I was like, okay.
That's a story right there.
She
Yeah.
was like, okay. I was like, did anybody see that?
That really happened.
Yeah. I saw the guy who plays the Punisher. I see him in the village.
Okay.
He was doing laundry in a hoodie, and like he had a Band-Aid on his nose. Like he was in character, just doing laundry. And he was talking to her, like, yeah, I'll be right there. But I saw him on Late Night with Conan, so, and that's not his voice. It wasn't even his real. Like he talks like a just a nerd. He's like, hi, I'm like, how are you guys? Yeah, guys, I'm just cool.
Yeah.
I was like, you're you're full of
The
shit.
character at the laundromat.
Oh yeah, this in character as the Punisher doing laundry.
Gotta get a low dub.
Just like the superhero voice. Just
Right.
I was like, Like, do you have sex in superhero voice if you're in character?
Good question.
He's like, yeah, we fuck the shit out of him.
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna fucking destroy. Are you ready match for this dick? Somebody's doing it. Somebody
somewhere.
Ben Affleck is fucking in Batman voice. Like right?
I keep forgetting he's Batman now.
Yeah.
I'm so used to the Christian
I think
Bale.
he just got fired. I don't even think they're filming another one. I think he's gonna be the new Tony Stark.
Really?
The new Iron Man.
They're Robert Downey Jr. stepping
I
down?
think he's done. Don't quote me. Either Iron Man or Captain America. But I don't
Captain
think
America is definitely out.
Yeah, Captain America's out. Superman's
Okay.
out.
Oh, did you hear they're gonna replace him with a black guy?
That's
Yeah, don't,
cool.
Don't say it like that. Don't say it
I love
with the tone like you don't know who the fuck I am. Like, did you hear about this bullshit? Like I feel like that sentence definitely ends with bullshit, right, Liz? Like, did you hear about the black guy as Superman?
No, it's
I'll
not.
let you finish,
I
Chris.
love the should be black one.
Huh? We're gonna have a meeting that all the white guys coming. What did they say about Superman?
I love the weird.
Not fair.
I love the weird alt-right side of comic book fans where they're like, Superman's white. Like, if Superman's gonna be black, why doesn't Tom Hanks play Malcolm X? You're like, that's not.
Right?
That's not how this works, right?
Like they flipped the shit when the Human Torch was black. It's like he turns into fire.
I don't know what this podcast is turning into, but I don't like it.
What's her name on Fox News? Did the same thing about Santa. What's her name again? Megyn Kelly?
Megyn Kelly?
Yeah, that whole thing about how Santa just is white.
Is she the one who said that blackface was
like, for all
okay?
you worried.
Yeah.
She said.
Oh
She
god.
said blackface was what?
Was okay or
She
something?
said blackface was okay. And then they got on. I don't know anybody's name. Who's the weather guy? Fat weather guy.
Al Roker.
Al
Roker.
Roker.
Not that anymore.
He's not fat
He's not?
anymore. He's been doing his deadlifts.
He got the-
But Al Roker dressed as Doc Brown, and then Megyn Kelly was like, "See, why isn't that wrong?" And I was like, "No, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
It's not how it works."
Oh, man.
And when black people dress as originally white characters, we don't put the face on. We
Right.
just become that character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when white characters become black characters, they gotta be the face and then do the voice and then that's where you fucked up.
Well, even when Eddie Murphy did the white thing on SNL, like when he was the white guy, that was also just, it didn't touch on like old, relationships back when black people were in charge of white people.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
You're just becoming a character.
Yeah.
And-
But
and-
also, she was talking specifically about Diana Ross. It's like you're putting blackface on a real human being.
yeah.
That's
hold
fucking crazy.
Fuck. This podcast is not prepared to conquer these issues. I'm afraid in the next year that soon they're gonna look back at this and go, what? What are you talking about? This was a comedy podcast. Good luck with that
But
shit.
what do you
This
do?
is funny.
What do you do if you're portraying a character who is the other race, but like there's nothing visual about how they dress or anything? Then you
You're
just
a
can't.
shitty actor.
You just can't be that.
You're
I don't quite get how that works, yeah.
If you can't become that character, what the hell did you get part
I'm just
for?
saying, like,
You don't have to, because the character is more. I don't know. It's the clothes. It's and to me, like when people become Trump,
Oh, the blackface.
if you can do a good Trump, you can just do a good Trump, right?
yeah.
Like I feel like if you got to do
If you
the
could
hair
have
and
like a white comedian did an Obama impression, and it was good. I don't know.
Well, it's just the
If
voice.
it's just the
It's the
voice.
voice.
Yeah,
It's the voice.
Right. It's totally fine.
if it's a good impression, it's a good
Right.
impression. But now if you're putting the ears extra big and the nose
Yeah.
wide,
Yeah, that's
putting
not-
it's the makeup. Then
Right.
you're
Well,
Good.
having bigger ears isn't necessarily. Oh, what about
You
a
could just
white
be an
guy with big ears? But I don't know.
I don't know where you're going.
I feel like we're trying to toe a line here.
Yes.
This is not the mic for you. Still fuck no.
What about the ears?
Double fuck no.
Color.
Wait, so Jimmy, so if we it's not it. It's not we're gonna do that.
Right.
I know I'm corny as fuck. I don't give a shit, but still, No. No. Hell no. Any more questions? So, if we, I don't know. Oh, we were way over. Are we over? Good job.
Right.
You guys got any questions? Shit.
How are you doing?
Great. I'm doing fantastic. How you doing, Jimmy?
I'm fucking amazing as always.
Here we go. Follow-up question. No, I don't know.
No, do it. You got one?
No, I don't.
Oh, good job. Shut
Yeah,
the fuck up. It's Friday. We're gonna get this mic started. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah, sure.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Tell them where they can find you online.
I got www.chrisdebono.com. I do, yeah.
Yeah, you do. What does that mean?
No, that was a 2019 plan. That was like a New Year's resolution plan for me.
I'm proud of you.
Was getting
I'm
a
proud of
Squarespace.
you. I'm proud of you. Get that Squarespace.
Yeah, well, still, you know.
Why?
still there.
What are you waiting for? What's the holdup?
You're right. Yeah, let's do it today. Let's do it right now.
Do it. Oh, just
Yeah.
get first
Do it
step.
while other people talk.
First step, get the domain. How about if you lock in your domain during the open mic, I'll give you a free mic. How about that?
Can I
That's-
unlock my domain?
Wow, that's great.
Lock it
If
again.
you just lock in your domain, buy a domain while you're at the mic,
I think I have my
and I will give you a free mic. That's a new one. I like giving
That
free
sounds
shit.
great.
Jimmy, you own a bunch of domain names or something? I feel like
Now that you've said that, I'm taking on. I'm gonna go through all the list of all the comics and just buy the guys who I think are gonna make it. Like, let's do that.
It's the new Bitcoin. It's
You got
the
a
best.
website. I'm proud of you. Website, Instagram.
I do. I don't remember it off the top of my head.
Never
I
gonna
was
make
never
it.
used
That's
True. That's fair.
Twitter.
Also, don't remember it because I never
Wow.
used it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Definitely not Pinterest then, right?
Not interesting.
Just your website.
I got a website. I got a Facebook. Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk. Well, I'm gonna have you back again.
Sure.
Have you back officially, and I appreciate that. This is another episode of People's Mic. You can find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify. Give it up for him real quick.
Hey.
Spotify, wherever you can find podcasts. JimmyPeoples.com. Go to YouTube. Follow us on our YouTube channel, JPeoples TV. What else? Alexa. You can go to Alexa or Bixby if you have Samsung and say, "Hey Bixby, I want to hear episode 234 of the People's Mic," and hear Chris Debono.
Is that which one this
This
is?
is episode 234.
Oh, that's easy to remember. 234.
234. That was actually my football jersey in high school because I love Bo Jackson trivia.
Baseball and football, right? He's
Baseball
one of the
and
only
football.
ones.
Yeah, 34.
Yeah.
34.
Right.
And I was like, I was going to be the shit, and I couldn't catch. So, welcome to the People's Mic. Give
All
it up
right.
one more time.
Thank you.
brother.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
Hey.
Billy. Right on time. That's your entrance music. Chris, let me take a picture real quick.